Okay, we are back and ready to start moving in on this horrible, horrible nonsense that is Act 3. Hopefully we don't run into anything too sketchy down here. We are going to have to run through some areas where there are enemies still alive, but there's not a lot of them. It's just a handful. But as you can see, went to the four corners of hell just to find where Mephisto is. And today we will be killing Mephisto or die trying. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. It's going to be all over the place, isn't it? Or we are. Yeah. But yeah, going down here, definitely things do start get challenging in hell. Especially whenever you don't have good gear. Yes, some people do make it look easy. Others, not so much. I am one of the latters because I'm easily distracted. So what I want is I want to bait as few of these guys out as possible and take them out before having to deal with other nonsense. So yeah, send the golem in, pull a few bloodlords, send the golem in, pull a few council members, that kind of stuff. So anything else? See him? No. So I'm going to come down this way. And I think we might have actually gotten lucky with avoiding Brem. I don't want to use bone walls or bone prisons or anything like that. And we are fairly resistant to fire, so I think I can stand up to this wall. I'm actually just pummeling him with those. Yeah, he's coming right for us. Yeah, I don't want to use those too much because they will bait in other things. But I think I'm safe to do that there. Yeah, I am. Okay, so for Mephisto, chances are we are going to lose the mercenary. I just wanted him with in case we come across Brem. We could also do... Let's go ahead and switch it over to F5 there. We could do this number, which is not really as ideal, but we'll do it. We'll go with this. This is the other way you can kind of trap him. He can see us, so he's not going to blizzard us. And he's the only thing that I'm slightly afraid of is if he does a lightning. And as soon as we start seeing these start collapsing, we just drop out another batch of them and just keep them in place. Basically what we did with Duriel. Keep him kind of in shit creek without a paddle. And of course, the Mercenary is going to run up there and start getting hit by his Frost Novas because Mercenary is dumber than a bag of bricks. Mercenary, come back, please. Thank you. Mercenary, come the frickin' hell back. Come on, dumbass. Don't make me waste all that. Thank you. Yeah, it doesn't go far enough away to have him not be targeted by that. But yeah, Mercenary will just try and run up there and get himself killed as much as possible, because he's a complete dimbus. So, yeah. Yeah, if he survives this, I'll be happy. But at the same time, he probably won't. He's probably going to, yeah, just stand right there, right next to Mephisto, and try to get killed. So now he's going to get poisoned as well. Yep, called it. Good job, dumbass. Yeah, and that's the poison damage on him. We have a healing potion on him right now, and he's still just completely getting destroyed. So there's Mephisto down. Let's go ahead and town portal up. Try and not get him to die. He just burned a lot of our full rejuves, but... Oh, how I wouldn't... What I wouldn't give to have access to, like, at least Grim Dawn's defensive versus offensive set or something like that, but eh. Endurance of Hate level 3. Let's see what we got as far as drops. We got the Soul Stone and we got a unique Tomahawk. The Tomahawk is not terrible. So pop that because people complain when I don't. That's such a cursed chest. So we've got that done. Tomahawk, by the way, if you guys are curious, Razor's Edge. It's not terrible, like I said. It's just not exactly the best thing ever. We can use it on a Zealot. That's about it. Level 67 requirement means we'll usually find something better by then, but, I mean, we'll keep it. I'll transfer it off, which is not necessarily that terrible of a thing. Now, as far as where we're going to go on the rest of this episode, since this has only been like 5 minutes, let's go ahead and try to get our waypoint. I'm going to skip Iswal, I think, because it's going to take a while to get there. And Mercenary's bugged, so we're fine there. And for the most part, this shouldn't be terrible. Of course, those guys are irritating, but this shouldn't be terrible. But yeah, Act 4, main threat that we're worried about is the next area we're going to end up with Gloams again. So you guys might actually get to see me dealing with and cursing at Gloams. Because they are the true big bad of Diablo 2. So Golem is not doing well. I tried casting him several times there and just didn't recast him. So we need to get rid of Ice Shard first so we can actually confuse if we need to. And there we go. And we're probably not going to need to confuse. But one nice thing about Bone Spirit and Bone Spear, and this is when a lot of people underestimate these skills. Because, oh, they're just necro damage and they only do a couple thousand. They're pure magic damage. There's very few things that are immune to that. So get them to fight each other, knock each other around. We'll just kind of beat them up in the process. Oh, we got some champion ones in there too. Nice. Free experience, because they're not worth a lot of experience, but the champion ones are at least higher level, so they actually do provide some experience. There's another one. But as you can see, we don't really have that many problems in most of these areas unless we have something that can just punch us from several screens away, or the mercenary does something completely idiotic. The Dimbus. Okay, so that's the actual boss mob that's giving might to everything, if we can actually track it anywhere. I don't think we necessarily need to. But, oh, no, it was the Balrog? Okay. That's fine. I thought it was the little jumpy boy, because I thought I saw one of them as unique as well. And it is slightly funny to actually fight them because they get pushed away so easy. So. And I am always really sad that the Necromancer heads cannot get 4 sockets even at the elite stage, because that would make a little bit of sense in my opinion, because then you could actually have a Spirit Necro head as well. It'd make more sense than the Paladins having all the 4 socket stuff. Everybody else having to rely on Monarchs is the lightest thing. Yuck. Oh, that's just garbage. I have a feeling it's gonna be clockwise. Let's call it a hunch. Hey, it's a boss mob. Hey, Golem, deal with that. So he's teleportation, so he's probably going to teleport before I can kill him. If I had to guess. Gorbing, the Jagged. What the hell name is that? What kind of horrible demonic parents did you have? They didn't even give you a cool demonic name like Growlthor or something like that. You are literally... yeah, a joke. You were a joke to your parents. You had no fiends. Sorry, I'm running on... Actually, I'm not even running on caffeine. I'm out of my caffeine. So it's time to switch over to the Wooter. Okay, Chaos Armor would get him revived again. Don't really need to worry about that. I can do that off screen. I'm going to probably farm a few levels before we actually do Act 4 in earnest, but we can go get the waypoint. So hopefully, yeah, no boss mob in there. We could confuse them. Honestly, right now, I don't think we need to. So let's see. It's either going to be on the clockwise side or it's going to be on the very southern tip. It doesn't usually spawn right here. It's usually either further up on the sides or... yeah, getting that going. It's usually either further up on the sides or in the bottom center. No corpulent. And yes, just taking it patiently is the key to this. Of course, there is no key that can help us with freaking gloams, but there, as far as this goes, there's a key. Yeah, just get rid of the annoying things. Bloop. How's it going, Pepito? You doing all right? Bye, Corpulent. We're trying not to die in the hardcore thing. And yes, it has been a while. It's been too long since I have witnessed your visage on my doorstep. Why is he not dying? There he goes. Yes, we have Bone Spirit at max level as well. Just don't use it very often. I have been doing alright. You? I'm gonna grab that. If it'll let me click, there we go. If it'll let me click it, I'll grab it. Hey, and it is on the bottom center, so we don't have to go around the entire circumference of it. So let's see what we've got. We've got Finger Mages. I can deal with Finger Mages. I am paranoid about their... Yep, there's Gloams. We're not so lucky in the long run. Did they just get slowed so much they just stopped moving? That would be awesome. So yeah, the reason I'm casting him out ahead is because I do not want to deal with said Gloams. We can deal with them later after I've gotten a few levels. Because this is where they can one-shot me. So what we want to do is we want to go around the edge of the place. If we can find Iswal without a bunch of Gloams around him, I will gladly take it. But no guarantees. Oh, we've got Might. It's a little terrifying. And yes, I am taking out the Mana Boys first, simply because if these enemies break loose, it's going to cause me a lot more issues. And I don't know... Okay, so it's going to be a Venom Lord. That's fine. That hurts, but so far so good. He's multi-shot, I can tell you that right now. And the Gloams are going to be about a screen and a half down. I don't think we were hitting them with our Bone Spear. But yeah, we're trying to do hardcore in Hell difficulty, which does not always end well. In fact, it usually ends in death. There's one dude down. Healing potion, yes. We'll even take one of the mana potions just to top off. So get them. Okay, so another minion. That's fine. Oh, yeah, that's what we're talking about with the Gloams. 97 streams of lightning from off screen. Yeah, that's always lovely. Our only real hope with them is to just accidentally hit them with the Bone Spears without even spotting them. So he's Aura, Enchanted, Spectral Hit, and Teleportation. He's not going to do too much. Okay. And we are highly resistant to fire. We have 80%. We are not so lucky with lightning. And yes, we have Confused, but don't work too well against them because they won't hurt each other. It do not work well against the Gloams. The Gloams will still murder our face. Thankfully, I think we'll be okay. Because so far, we've only ran across, like, batches. We haven't ran across a boss mob of them yet. We did run across a boss mob of them in... whatchamacallit. Can I not use the mana potion on accident? But we ran across a boss mob of them in the... oh, crap. What's the name of it? Great Marsh. Oh, and speaking of boss mobs of them, I saw that. So where is... oh, yep, there they are. Ouch. That so hurts. You'd like to see how this act looks in the new Diablo 2? Unfortunately, no one has access to that except for Blizzard. Eventually, maybe, but right now, no. Because even the cracked version didn't have the assets or anything like that. It was literally just Act 1, Act 2 assets that were shipped with it. And all the items, of course, but... that's a different discussion. If you went into the later acts in the cracked version, you literally just got black screens that you kind of wandered through. And no, I have not actually played it. I've just watched other people play it. Just to see what it was like. So, oh, bite me. Burning Souls, God, no. Come on. There's another one down. I don't care about the Doomcasters. I care about the Burning Souls. Yeah, full rejuves are essential here. Because otherwise you will get just completely destroyed. Don't need that. That can go in there. No, they're doing okay versus them. Me, I don't do not so well. At least we have enough life that we just don't get completely chunked by it. Let's see if that lures anything in that we can actually deal with. Why it didn't focus in on the bone thing. Or that's very obviously what it came to aggro. Sorry, concentrating right now. Immune to physical and fire. So that corpse explosion did absolutely nothing to Deathcrawler the Slasher. But he did. Hey, an Amrune. I can use more of those. Whew. Googly moogly, that's stressful. And yes, I'd much rather have just healing potions in that left slot. So what we're looking for is the waypoint. That's our main goal. But also Iswal would be nice to stumble on. Oh god, nope, nope. Fuck, that's what I'm talking about with the Gloams. Can you stop fucking with the mercenary as well? It's like he's lining up perfectly just to give him a shot on me. Did it hurt? Yeah, a lot. Okay, this is the path to the next area. I'll probably duel Iswal and just tack it on at the end. But I want to get that waypoint in case I have to save and quit. So that's where we're going to be. I'm going to get the waypoint. It's already 20 minutes in. We've already handled the toughest of things. So for those of you on YouTube, I am going to just tack on Iswal at the end if we get him. Otherwise, we die here. Okay, I think we found Iswal. Yeah, we found Iswal. We hopefully do not have pain in the ass to go with him. Yeah, it looks like we might have actually... I think we had some up there, but I think we might have moved out of their range. So now we just kill Iswal. This shouldn't be too hard. It's just going to be thrown in at the end of the episode, but it's our extra 2 skill points. This is worth going out of our way for and risking a bit of limb for, because it'll make later acts a little bit easier. And as it stands, Mercenary should be fine because Iswal's a melee targeter. So there we go, and a boom. And yes, we did go find the waypoint down below. It's going to be, I can show it on the map. We followed around the edge, and it was just down there in the corner. So that is that. We're going to probably use those Vam Braces for some crafting later, hit power gloves, but let's get our 2 skill points and call it an episode and a day for Diablo 2. So there's our skill points, 2 points into Bone Prison. Well, yay, up to 19. We're getting there, and yeah, we'll hit over 2,000 on Bone Spirit, and I think we'll hit about 1,500 for Bone Spear by the time we're maxed out, because we're just going to go into Teeth next. Yeah, we do actually have one big hurdle to overcome whenever it comes to Act 5. We're going to have to explode corpses to get rid of a certain individual. But beyond that, I think we'll be okay. I think we will be fine with our hardcore necro. Hopefully. Diablo could be a challenge. But anyway, keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This is Nazareth, and I'll see you guys next time on Diablo 2.